My name is Mike, and I like writing code. I am majoring in computer science. I got a passion for computers when I was 8 years old. My grandpa helped me put together my first computer. We bought the parts and we put it together, and shortly after, I wanted to look into how I can tell computers what to do. So that's how I got started programming. I love my mom. We talk, and one of the things that she mentioned raising me and my brothers was took so much time, effort, and money to protect us from things on the internet. And the existing solutions out there are either really complex to set up, don't really work, or cost a lot of money with like subscriptions and filters. I wanted something that didn't do any of those things. So I created Cerberus, a three-headed dog guards the gates to Hades. And I picked it because it's going to guard against three things: images, text, and audio. So the way it works is you have some headless computer, a computer without a monitor or keyboard, and you run the program. You can then point the program to another computer, and it will pull, right now in its current state, it pulls images, and it will then use AI to analyze them. And if anything bad is seen or detected, it sends a very discreet notification, but this is the notification that it would send out. Something was found. No details, nothing, very private. And then you can log into the web portal that it's hosting, and you can only access it from your local IP address. In it, you get a full breakdown, some stats up here of what's running and how things are going, and then you can open up the report. Over here, it will show the breakdown of what was detected. So it was 57% sure that it has a low, it's not the worst, but you don't want your kid looking at it. But this computer, this Cerberus will just sit in your house, running on any old computer, and just watch for you. And then you can see it, check it out, and then have a talk with your kid. That way parents stay in the know. One thing to note is this is not a filter. This will not prevent things from being seen. The only real requirement is 4 gigs of RAM. So in theory, you could even run this on like a Raspberry Pi. It would be very slow, but it would. And I have built into it a backlog system. So it will pull an image every 1 to 7 seconds. And if it takes more than 7 seconds to process that image, it'll pull another one at the steady rate, and it will add it to an internal stack. Kid uses it for a couple hours, you get 100 images in the stack that are backlogged. Kid walks away for a couple hours to go to school, to the dentist, whatever, for any reason. During that time, it'll work down the backlog, scanning everything. So I wrote it all in Python, and it has 3 threads. So the web portal, as you can see, the VNC client. VNC is the protocol name for how it connects to and gets images from the computer. And then there's the detection thread that handles all the models. All of the important pages are blocked behind login. Every API call is guarded behind a session token. You can manage all kinds of stuff. It's all passwords. You can even add another parent. So those are the safeguards currently in place. In the future, it will also be able to read the network. If it is unable to connect to child's computer, but on the network it's seeing, hey, there's a lot of stuff. There's packets being sent back and forth between child's computer and the internet. So they must have turned off the whatever that's preventing it, and then it would send a notification for that as well. I want it to be free and open source. Right now it can be downloaded, it's public. I don't think it's completely stable. Still needs to do a lot of testing, but people are willing to give it a go. Eventually, I'm going to have like one-click installers or things that make it extremely easy to set up. I'm even playing around with the idea of selling little mini computers with everything already preloaded and set up if people prefer that route. Totally open, and I think that the public would find this software very useful. And I hope that people use it because the internet is very scary. My goal is accessibility, then privacy, then reliability. Needs to be super easy to use, super private and secure, and super easy to install.